The university issued a statement in response to the events, basically saying that we will not tolerate any form of discrimination or racist behavior by any of its staff or students. And we find the behavior by the two students completely unacceptable. An immediate investigation was launched yesterday after we became aware of the photographs.
So what have you achieved in this investigation so far?
Well, it was basically, what happened, and the identity of the students had to be confirmed. And it was found that it was a private 21st birthday party, which they attended.
Well, given that this happened at a private party, is it even any of your business to investigate?
Well, because the students are registered UP students, they were identified as students on social media, and their actions brought the university in, the name of the university into disrepute. The decision was made to take disciplinary steps.
And many would argue that if funny men like Leon Schuster or satirists in the country can legitimately use the same stereotypes, why shouldn't other South Africans be able to do it in the spirit of humour?
Well, I think the facts of the situation will be determined during the rest of the disciplinary process, because this first step is pending a full disciplinary process. So I think that will be decided, and then, final steps be taken. From the university side, we just acted on what we saw, and the process will now follow through.
But I understand that you are following a disciplinary process at this time, but I'm speaking about the wider societal context of the fact that we do see racial stereotypes like this in the media. Students are among the people who would be bombarded by this kind of thing, and it's often received in a manner in which it's defined as humor in our society. So if that's the case, I mean, is it out of context, or is it the fact that it's out of context that is a problem, or are certain people allowed to use this kind of humor while others aren't?
Well, again, that is something that will have to be determined by during the process, the context of their actions. But I can tell you that a lot of people that the university have had comment from does not find this funny. They don't find this funny at all.
If the students are found guilty, what kind of disciplinary action could be taken against them?
Well, expulsion, but it will, again, depend on the process and the context and the facts that is presented, because due process have to be followed.
Transformation at certain formerly Afrikaans universities particularly has been a real stumbling block post-democracy. There appear to be these sort of flash-in-the-pan interventions every time an incident of this nature takes place. What ongoing programs are you running to ensure more tolerance within the student body?
Well, transformation is a very important issue at the University of Pretoria. We do have programs continually running for staff and students. For example, our roadmap to change, where we have the Riabua sessions, sensitizing staff and students, and making sure that, we can work together for a better country.
Are you convinced that they're effective enough if this kind of thing is still occurring?
Well, it's difficult to say. All that I can tell you is that I can't give you an exact figure, but I do believe that most of these incidents are, it's not the norm. It's not the norm on campus, and it's not the norm between students and staff, but unfortunately they still do happen.
You deserve to know more.
eNCA.com.